So now we're doing TryHackMe Pre-Security Linux Fundamentals Part 3, Task 8, maintaining our system logs. All right. So open up the attack box over here with Show Split View. Take your time. All right, there it is right there, and let's go. So we briefly touched upon log files and where they can be found in Linux Fundamentals Part 1. True. However, let's quickly recap. Located in the var log directory, these files and folders contain logging information for applications and services running on our system. The operating system has become pretty good at automatically managing these logs in a process that's known as rotating, all right? So we have highlighted for us some logs from 3 services running on an Ubuntu machine, an Apache web server, this one right here, Apache 2, I should say. Logs for the failed band service, which is used to monitor attempted brute forces, for example. All right, so we got this right here, the failed band, and then the UFW service, which is used as a firewall. And we've got that right there, right? These services and logs are a great way in monitoring the health of our system and protecting it. Not only that, but the logs for services such as a web server, contain information about every single request. I believe it. Allowing developers or administrators to diagnose performance issues or investigate an intruder's activity, all right? So they know we're here right now in their logs. For example, the 2 types of log files below that are of interest, access.log and error.log. So we've got a bunch of accesses right here, and then we've got some errors right here, right? So there are, of course, logs that store information about how the operating system is running itself, and actions that are performed by users, such as authentication attempts. True. All right, so let's look for the Apache 2 logs on the deployable Linux machine. All right. So let's do that by doing what they did up here with the var log. So let's do cd /var/log. All right, and then we're going to do the ls right here. ls. All right, so we've got Apache 2. That's going to be a directory. So let's say cd /Apache 2. All right. So now we're in there, and now let's list that out. All right. So there we go. Let's say complete it. We did that. Awesome. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. 9 days. What's the IP address of the user who visited the site? All right. So this green one's the one we're going to be looking at. So let's say cat. Whoa. Let's do cat access.log.1 like that. All right. So we've got the IP address right here. Let's move this over a little bit so it's easier to take. Let's move this over so it's easier to take. I guess it's not going to be easy to take. All right. Let's get this right here from this one to this last one right here. Copy that. Let's bring it over here. Drop it off right there. That's not it. Let's get this 10. Let's get it from the 10. Because now that I look at it, that's a 0.1. That wasn't good either. Let's try this. Get this. Control Shift C. Then let's do this. Now still no good. Let's just write it down. 10.9.232.111. How about that? Submit it. Looks good. All right. So what file did they access? This catsanddogs.jpg. All right. So let's grab this. Control Shift C. Come over here. Control V. There we go. That works. And submit it. All right. So that's that. Let's get out of this machine because now we're on the conclusions and summary. So let's close this thing up. All right. Let's come over here and close this thing up. And we are done with the Linux thing almost. So here's task 9, conclusions and summaries. So welcome to the end of the Linux Fundamentals module. Thank you. For familiarity with Linux, our familiarity with Linux will improve as we get to interact with it over time. True. Linux has the potential to do very powerful things with relative ease, as we have hopefully discovered throughout this module. Yes, we have. All right. We took a long time, but here we are. To recap, this room introduced us to the following topics: using terminal text editors, true. General utilities such as downloading and serving contents using a Python web server. I remember doing that. A look into processes, true. And then also maintaining and automating our system by the use of cron tabs, package management, and reviewing logs. We're going to need a lot more practice with this stuff, but that's for a later date. Continue our learning by blah, blah. Terminate the machine. We already did that. Continue our learning in other Linux dedicated rooms. Let's give it a 10. Very likely, extremely likely. I say come do this. Close it, get out of here, and complete. Ooh, look at that. Finally. It's been a long time since we've seen that screen. All right. And then the share screen. Oh, come on, man. All right. Nope, not going to share it. 9 days in a row. Not really, but okay. Got a new badge. Great. What's this? Windows Fundamentals. Looks like that. Hopefully this is going to be a lot easier for us. But there we go. So, all right. Now we're on to Windows Fundamentals 1. And we'll see you next time.